Hi everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here. I'm advised by Alex, and if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button as well. And so that way you can see all the future uploaded videos as well. I definitely appreciate that. Today we are going to be doing the music is a little loud for me. Let me lower that a little bit. But I feel like I'm shouting over the music. I was like, no. Excuse me. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee here. Excuse me. But today we are going to be doing the angel messages for the energy portal of 5-5 and also the solar eclipse energy. So we had that yesterday, but the energy is still lingering for today and the next couple days. But hopefully everybody had a beautiful full moon and things like that. I was going to record this yesterday, but my energy was very up and down. So, I was not in the best state to be able to do a reading for yesterday. So I figured I would do it today and things like that. So I hope you, don't mind if I do it today. And then, let me know below if you are feeling that same way and things like that. That your energy was up and down and things like that yesterday, and how you are feeling in the full moon. I'm very always curious to see that. So let's hop into the reading here. The deck that we're going to be using is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. So what does everybody need to know for the 5-5-23 energy portal and the solar eclipse? What does everybody need to know for the 5-5 energy portal and the solar eclipse? Oh, interesting that those popped out. Okay. Interesting that that card popped out. Oh, wow. Okay, we have quite a few hoppers today. It makes sense because the energy was all over the place yesterday. So, the first two cards are very exciting. The first one here is that we have is success and growth. So I feel like this is all about us building our foundation for the future and also being able to move forward down our path. And I feel like the angels are guiding us to the path that we are supposed to be going down, and it's allowing us to build from our roots and things like that. So, and the foundation that we have laid out and the groundwork that we have laid out. And if we are being directed down a new path, the angels will also say that this is a new path for you and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. The next card here is the love card. So, I feel that this is a couple of different things. Of course, this, as you guys know by now, this is my soulmate and twin flame card. But also, I do feel like this is also helping us to realize that, what we do, I feel like this is in relation to this card because it's helping us to realize our passions for what we are laying down our path for. And of course, the more that we work on our own path, the more others are guided to that, especially a soulmate or a twin flame, in the love and romance department, they will be able to be guided in, and things like that. Especially the more that we focus on ourselves and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So of course that can definitely lead to a soulmate and twin flame popping in for you guys. The next card here that we have is Share the Love. This is all about that self-care and self-love for yourself, and things like that. I do feel like a lot of us have been overthinking and things like that, and being in our heads. I know, usually around the full moon and things like that, and um, any type of intense energy, I feel like I get in my head a lot. I don't know if you guys get in your head a lot, but I certainly do. I feel like for my self care, yesterday I was listening to some quantum healing on TikTok, and then I was also took a bath yesterday for some self care. And then every day I always start my day with washing my face with soap and water. I may put other products on later, but that is how I start my day and things like that. So that is definitely there. And these are also new. I don't know if you guys um, noticed this, but these are my summer pajamas that I got yesterday, and they were very comfortable. I actually got them at Aldi's for $7.99, so that was actually fantastic. So the next card here is that we have is Helpless and Hopeless. So I feel like a lot of us are feeling like we are in the dark about a lot of things, and I feel like this is where we don't know what direction to turn. And I feel like this is helping us to be able to go inward a little bit and to be able to shed some light on the situation and things like that. I'm just seeing if there's anything else with this card. I feel like this is pointing us to our heart chakra, to be able to work on healing in the heart chakra and pointing out areas that we need to work on healing. And I also wanted to point out with this card is that I feel like it's important to have some rose quartz around and things like that, which I do have rose quartz and things like that. So I will be having that around for today. The next card here that we have is the move card. So some of you could literally be moving, and that is entirely possible. But also, I feel like this is more the action. So what action steps are you going to take to be able to go down your path and things like that? So that is there. So sadness and isolation is here. And I feel like that what the angels are really saying, that this is all about releasing the past. I feel like this is all about releasing self-doubt and releasing any insecurities that we may have in moving forward. And I feel like this is in relation to that helpless and hopeless card. And that is what is causing the helpless and hopeless, because we also feel like we are in this alone. Remember, you can reach out to other people that are around you and things like that. And if you feel like you don't have anyone to turn to, you'll have your spiritual team to be able to be there and to guide you on the path. So the next card here is that we have is Teach, which is all about soul lessons. So I feel like this is helping bring out some soul lessons that we are currently going through and to be able to be working through and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So the next cards here is the base chakra and also the root chakra. So this is the foundation of everything. So this is our foundation and this is our root. It also deals with anxieties and any insecurities. And if you look at the Maslow pyramid in psychology, it also deals with like money, housing, the basic human needs and things like that. So it also does deal with that. So that is one of those things and stuff like that. So what the angels are really saying is, I feel like it's very important to be able to work on our root chakra, and it could definitely be blocked, and things like that. So that is there. And then next we have is our heart chakra, which is love, 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 and also the give and take of love. So I do feel like I mentioned the heart chakra earlier, and I feel like it's important to work on that because I do feel like it is blocked for a majority of us. And it's always important to allow that to be open so that way we have the give and take of love not only for ourselves but for other people as well. So, and it's important to always allow others to let love in. And I know that's hard for a lot of us. It was hard for me as well because I'm a giver, and I definitely am a giver in that regard. But it is important to be able to have that and things like that. So, the next card here that we have that we are going to be using is the Angel Wisdom by Radley Valentine. So, that is where we are at with that one. So, here we go. Here we go off into the wild blue yonder. Alright, so what does everybody need to know for the energy portal of 5-5 and the solar eclipse? We've been getting that card a lot. I shuffle and you guys see me shuffle. And we also get that card a lot. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. We've been getting a lot of major arcana cards lately. So that's how intense the energy is right now to push us forward in our path. And that's how the flying card. So we've had this a lot. So we should understand this card. It is the Knight of Pentacles. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. Guardian angel or someone who wants to watch over you. So this is all about looking over the details right now, planning for the future, and things like that. So for myself, this is not only for looking at school, but it's also improving my finances. They are in a much better state than they were this time last year. So that is a blessing in disguise. So that is what I'm also grateful for. But I want to be able to continue that avenue, because you never know when things take a turn in that department. Another area is also regarding my health and keep on improving my health and things like that. So that is also an important thing to be able to remember and to keep working and striving toward as well. And I've been looking over the details of that. And then I've also been looking over the details of my business and things like that and how I wanted to progress. And also I've been thinking about the website and the design of the website and things like that, because I do have that in mind of getting that, and things like that, and also getting my LLC for my business. So that is also very important to me as well, and things like that. So that is where those things are, and things like that. So, but yeah, so I'm just looking over the fine details of all that and things like that. So, that is some of my own things that I've been looking at as well. So the next one here is that we have is the one of chalices. And a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship, or a deep friendship. Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So some of it, again, a new home could be definitely there where I mentioned moving earlier. So that's just validation for a lot of us. I really love that the dolphins are here. I feel like this is allowing us to be more playful within ourselves and allow more happiness within our soul. And I think that goes along the lines of the sadness and isolation card and the helpless and hopeless card. So allowing ourselves to start each day with gratitude, and things like that. And that is very important to be able to start your day with, and things. So that is very awesome. And it is all about having a balance, I feel, with everything. Yes, it definitely signifies a new relationship coming in, or a deepening of what you have already. But I also feel like a lot of us, it is in relation to a spiritual awakening. So that is also there as well. So the next card here is that we have is Page of Pentacles. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarship. A new area of study. So again, this is the lessons that we are currently working through and helping us guide to our new path. Whether that be going back to school, going into a new career, whatever it may be for you, let me know below what changes you are wanting to make in your life. So the next card here is that we have is the Chariot, a major arcana card. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. So this is where things are happening very fast, and things will be going forward in a speedy direction, especially after Mercury goes direct after Mother's Day. So the next card that we have is the Emperor. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structured and disciplined. Now is the time for you to be the leader within yourself. You can also, I feel like this is also where it is a time to be able to teach other people as well. So that is there. So the next card here is that we have is the World card. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. So honoring yourself of where you are at. Things are going to be moving forward. The world around you is looking up. And again, things are happening at a faster pace. So excellent card to have. The next card here is that we have is Compassionate, the Knight of Pentacles. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the mind is touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. So, again, things are looking in our favor, and we are going in the direction that we are supposed to go, and everything that we are working on is going to be absolutely fantastic. So, that is very, very beautiful, and things like that. So absolutely fantastic. So the next deck that we're going to be using is the Soul Journey Lessons card, and things like that. So that is where that is at, and things like that. So it's kind of holding up my phone right now and things. So what does everybody need to know for the lessons for the solar eclipse and the 5/5 energy portal? Oh, interesting card that I had. Patience. Okay. Okay, so the first card here is that we have is failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So this is all about that with failure. I don't necessarily see that there's any failure. And I don't feel like we fail at things. The only time that I feel like we fail at things is if we don't even try. And even if things don't go well the first time around, it's just an opportunity to try again and don't let your discouragement from keeping you to keep on succeeding, and things like that. So, and just like me in school with my master's program, I was in it before, but then I dropped out, and then I had to work through some of the healing from that in order to be ready to go back and things like that. And I talked a lot about school and things like that. But now I can say that I'm definitely ready for school and things like that. So, that is where that is at. I'm ready to get on my path and be able to move forward. And, I am ready to move forward with my path. So, letting the universe and God do its thing and allow the doors to be able to open for that. Doing my part in order to allow that to happen. The next card here is that we have is patience, and I accept that everything happens in divine order. So that is where it's allowing yourself to be patient with things coming together, not being so hard on yourself, and things like that. So allowing ourselves to trust in the process. So the next card here is that we have is doubt, and I release the need to know all the answers. I don't know why I'm having my nose run, and things like that. But this is all about not being so critical on yourself, and it's also about removing any fear or worry, in order to be able to go down that path and things like that. So that is where that is at. So that brings us to the end of the reading. I hope you enjoy the 5/5 energy angel messages and also the solar eclipse portal. And if you too would like your own personalized reading on where you are at within your journey, I'll leave all that information in the description box below. And of course, you can always visit my Etsy shop at Advice by Alex. And that link will be in the description box below as well. So until next time, everybody, God bless you, angel blessings, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.